Howdy. How you guys doing on this Monday evening for most people? I think I blew out my PCI Express USB 3 card because I was doing VR on Sunday, and I noticed afterward any device plugged into that card just doesn't work anymore. It gets power, but not data, and my computer has restarted multiple times since then. So I need a good USB 3, USB 3 with A headers card to replace it. Probably something with more than 4 ports on it. But, yeah, that was fun. Yeah, no, I noticed my microphone and my Stream Deck, which were both plugged into it, just wouldn't work at all. So I think I might have overvolted it, or I pushed too much through it, and yeah, it was fun doing VR though. We did it with Frederick Kundenson and his community, because he was having a VR community day and a friend wanted me to come along with. And we watched a horrible abomination known as Froggy 2000. But it, unfortunately, the VR payload, or whatever it was, just destroyed my poor little PCI Express card. So I think it might be time to get a replacement, because I think I bought that way back when when USB 3 was just becoming a thing, and my computer didn't have any USB 3 headers, and I wanted USB 3 headers, and it's just been kind of one of those Ship of Theseus things where it just keeps getting slowly handed and rolled down over time. So, yeah. Anyway, how are you guys holding up? Also, I think the music's doubled. Let me fix that. There we go. That should be better. This music is too intense. Now there is no music. Oh. Let me see if that fixes it, because the thing is, so the problem is, basically because my audio device was plugged into that USB device and it flipped out and bleh, died, nothing knows what it's supposed to be doing anymore. So, of course, USB device dies, everything is screwed. It's great. I love it. I don't like this at all. Okay. Arctic, do you hear music now? You should be able to hear music now. Not Arctic, I'm sorry, Ferris. I'm sorry, brain stupid. But yeah, no, I'm looking at Newegg right now. I hear it loud and clear? Okay. Hey, thank you, Lobster. I need to... Okay, so currently, I have Newegg open in the background. I'm just trying to figure out, Okay, let me really quick make sure Newegg isn't doxing me. It did not log into anything. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, yeah, VR... Thank you, Storm. Storm, you're lovely. Storm, you're adorable. Storm, please! No, Storm! It starts to bruise after a while. Yeah, so basically the PCI Express 3.0 slot in my computer just rip kaboot. Oh, I have? Oh, if you want to send me the product, I'd like to keep it relatively cheap, but I would like to have 4 or more ports. That would be I guess, the end goal here. But I would also need it on a website that can get it to me before Friday. I know Newegg and Amazon can do that, but I would rather go through, something a little, you know, like a service that can get it within that period of time. That way I don't have to, like, unplug everything except for the VR stuff off of my computer to use VR stuff. The Franken Linux setup, yeah. Because there is a group on Telegram that is a bunch of people who play VR chat and hang and do meetups and are into Pokemon. And they have their meetup coming up on December 9th. So I would like to, you know, be able to attend that because they're cool people. Anyway, speaking of cool people, I want to show. Okay, so my roommate was at MFF, and they got this lovely commission for me because when I was at TwitchCon Amsterdam, I got them a commission. So now we've begun this dangerous game of whenever we go to a convention, we're just gonna get comms of each other. But oh my god, this art made me melt. It's like okay, let me. Yeah, 1 second. Let me grab it. It's so soft. I love it. I love it. Here. Oh yeah, Salazabim wants me to say that, but I know they're streaming right now, so they can't hear it. So somebody needs to clip this. Probably should get the VTuber out. Hello. Okay, does this does 10 gigabytes per second, and I think it will work in VR. As long as the ports have enough power, it should be fine. Because it has to power the lighthouses. Okay. Before we forget, I have to swallow my pride a little bit. Like, you know, yeah. Okay. There you go. Clip it, ship it, send it. Power. Wait. Well, like, the thing is, like, there's no way to, like, a soft nya. Just like a nya. Like that. Like, you know, yeah. Like that. So I am running an Oculus version. It's not the demo or the beta Oculus. It's the first production release Oculus. I don't think those lighthouses have a way to power them that isn't over USB. They're the little, like, tube cannons that shoot a laser. Those are the lighthouses that came with my headset. Yeah, but, like... Is there a better way? You can use a power brick? Can I? I thought the only connection port on that is a USB port. Like, there's only a USB plug on the back of it. There's no other wires. There's no way to open it up and get to, like, a 3.5 volt or a 5 volt connection on the back of it. Am I crazy? I like, there's no real way to... Wait, really? I thought they needed a USB connection to the computer. Because they need to transfer data, because they're recording the points off of it. Yeah, this is Gen 1 Oculus. Actually, I can load up my Oculus software, and it should say... Well, actually, it won't say anything, because it's completely disconnected. Yeah, Oculus Rift and Touch. But I have 3 sensor towers, and it needs data connection for these things. Alright, there you go. Lobster, if you want to put that in my server, go right ahead. But it uses these towers. Oh, 1 second. I have little men visiting. This is rather unfortunate. Y'all just gonna chill up there? They're just vibing. They're just looking at me. So this is an interesting week for me because it's on-call week, which is basically, if you don't know what on-call week is, so every week a random tech in an order that makes it so nobody has, like, everyone gets a week and then it sorts back to, you know. But this is my on-call week. So I have to keep the work iPhone nice and close and loud at all times, because if something happens, I'm the one who gets called at 3 a.m. to fix things. Do I get paid extra? Only if something happens. If something happens, then I clock in and do work. If nothing happens, then we don't get paid extra, because we've done nothing extra, because nothing happened. No standby pay? No, it's only active. If something happens, then I get paid. If not, then it doesn't happen. Okay, so this is the card. Let me make sure it doesn't dox me. Okay, so the problem is it doesn't have, like, this doesn't have, like, a buying option. $230? No. I'm not paying $230 for this. I mean, here's the thing, like, when I first did on-call week, what we had to do was clock in at, like, we clocked in at 12 in the morning and worked till 8 a.m., just standing there on standby. So that's when I played all of Final Fantasy XIV's plot, because nothing happened. But that was also covering the entire East Coast, not just, yeah. Not just the little bit that I was doing, that I'm doing now for on-call. Because now on-call is only just a single bank. Is that why you're streaming so late now? No, I just have a broken sleep schedule. I can work normal hours now. I don't have to be up unless something wakes me up. Something keeps me up to do work. But that does say, hey, if something happens, I probably need to be around for it. Basically, there's this Teams chat called ISW, which is Ignore SolarWinds, because we've gotten rid of the SolarWinds product. So it's called ISW as in, hey, here are our notifications, but if you see anything from SolarWinds, ignore it. And now it's happened again because we got rid of the next product after we used SolarWinds for another product. And so ISW not only says, hey, ignore any notifications from SolarWinds because that hasn't been fully depreciated, but also ignore old product as well. Why don't they just silence it? I don't know. Because there are some, like, lingering things that haven't been transferred over. It's ridiculous. It does data on the sensor towers, but the source says you're allowed to use USB 2.0 for the sensors anyway? Well, that's great, but I would still rather have USB. The StarTech card should work for this. So I looked at that StarTech card when I went to it. The only buying option was $230, and I get it between now and January 6th. I might have to go with a different product. but not the end of the world. Oh, it's fine. I mean, I just need a USB PCI Express card. That's not the end of the world. Just something with ports. That's all it needs to be. I'm gonna go to a new song because I don't like that one. I probably should get rid of it. I mean, it takes a second to kick in, and then it's good, but PCI Express USB 3. But I mean, like, something like this is more than enough capacity. The only issue is these ports are only going to pull power from the PCI Express header. And I would like something that will be able to pull power from something a little bit more significant, just in case these things do require some energy. But basically something with that level of expansion, but also built-in power. Or the ability to feed it additional voltage in case it's undervolted. At the end of the day, it doesn't need to be anything special because it is going to be running, older USB 2, but something that, can take a little bit of extra voltage and not explode under the pressure. StarTech has powered ones. You need a SATA power cable to running it. That's what I have currently, is actually a Molex connector connecting it to it. So if it takes Molex or SATA, then in theory it should be fine. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, that's all I need, is something that has that additional oomph to it. That can take that additional voltage without crying. Ah, Molex, I see you're working with ancient tech. Look, the original card took Molex, and that's because back then it was the only thing we had. Oh, this is a long boy. Oh, but you're $67. Can I find something similar in spec, but less? So I feel like the technology has advanced to the point that we don't need a $67 USB. Like, I'm seeing ones that... Yeah, you're $30. And you have USB-C, but how much... What spec of USB 3? This is base 3.0, I'm guessing. Which is what it is. Alright, but this all takes Molex or SATA, so this at least has some future-proofing built into her. I love the typo here. Hold up, let me show this off. It has supper speed. Man, that's the speed of dinner. Molex equals future-proofing. No, I want SATA power on it, at least. But this has supper speed. Delicious. Oh, I love this one. It just says straight up compatible with Linux. What does that mean? What distributions have you tested on? Who knows? Look at the spacing down at the bottom as well. Excuse me, I have to get rid of the phone. Look at the spacing at, like, the Win 7 system needs to install the driver. Win 10/8 and Mac, lowercase, 10.8.6 above, space, comma, no space, Linux, no space, comma, no drive required. What? What? What is this jank? Never said it was good. I mean, it met the spec, but the lack of grammar... The lack of grammar scares me a little bit. When your card doesn't have grammar, that's when I get scared. Yeah, and this is only PCI 1X. This is what cheap gets you. A little bit, yeah. My motherboard, does it have a PCI Express 1X slot or 4X? Let me see. Okay, so I have a full-length slot that I can put this in. Doesn't have to be 1X. Which I guess would provide the additional voltage needed. Full length equals all of the available lanes. Yeah. That's what I meant, is like it's a bigger than 1X. It's, you know, actually able to support the lanes that it needs. Okay, this is a different company, but it also looks just as jank. Let me open this up in, like, a private window, because I'm scared Amazon will dox me. So this looks nicer. It's a bit of a longer product, but, like, all the images look exactly like the janky ones from before. Like, look at the Linux and Mac Zeros. What is a Mac Zeros? Widely compatibility. Oh no. I didn't even see that. Widely compatibility. I can't believe. Yeah, most cards are going to be like that. Custom PCI components are still a bit of a niche market, I guess. Yeah, I'm mainly concerned about power delivery. Like, making sure this has enough power delivery to actually, you know, live up to what's needed. I mean, Abby, power delivery that hard to get? No, I'm just... May I recommend a different approach? Sure. Well, I don't have the money to buy a new headset. That's the problem there. I wish I had the money to buy, like, a Steam's VR product. The Steam, whatchamahoosit. The Steam $1,000 good stuff. And it's less future-proofing and more... I just need more USB ports. USB 3.0. Valve Index, that's what it is. I can't remember, brain. I mean, the other thing I could do is I could just buy a cheaper card that only needs to do like, oh, this supports my mouse and keyboard and my, you know, low voltage devices. And then I just put everything off of my my actual motherboard's stuff. Oh, that would work too. That would work too. And because it's powered, it should be able to output enough. Yeah, in theory, that should be fine. I mean, these things only need USB 2, so it's like, I should be fine there. It's USB 3.2. Yeah. I guess this is the better solution here, Ferris. This is actually probably the right solution for this situation. No, I do not need a protection plan. Connection extended, efficiency increased. Wait a minute, what is this image? Why is the phone so small? Hold up. Look at how small this phone is. Bro, why is your phone so small? Your phone's smaller than your mouse. Bro, is this a phone for ants? Bro, my micros use a bigger phone. iPhone 0.5. I know, but that phone's like as big as a backspace button. Like, look at that. Look at how small it is. Like, you can tell it's scaled wrong because, like, the cable size is not equal down there. I mean, it is, you know, it's not a marketing person's, you know, duty to do a design person's job, but, you know, they probably should have worked together on this. Alright, good thing is I can get this by Thursday. So, that's good. I do not have any points. Fine, whatever. I just need it before Friday. Do make sure you plug it into a real USB 3 port. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I mean, I have real USB ports on my PC. I will plug it into them. What hot garbage. Like, yeah. Okay. Wait, what? Don't worry about it. Is that my clip, or did you just say it again? No, I just said it again. Eyes are sideways. Apparently, a bunch of furries landed at Gate E6 in Pittsburgh when they got home. Run Linux host OS with a Windows VM and the graphics of USB 3s fully passed through. It worked really, really well as a setup. Games ran at native speed and everything, but now games are starting to ban accounts that have their PCs in a small VM. Oh, God. I remember correctly, Pittsburgh International Airport has a central hub with 4 spokes coming out of it, and each of those has a letter assigned to it. Which we would think means that they only go up to D, but I'm sure that there was originally, like, an A gate, a B gate, a D, you know. And then they, you know, lettering and something got passed down. Like, yeah. Yeah, it's some system like that. There you go. Though Abby, no real do. Gotta make her visually distinct, or else I get the copyright lawyers on me. There we go. This isn't actually an attempt to make Abby visually distinct from an Abra to avoid copyright. This is just, she's fuzzy. She is a fuzzy little fox. Strangely relevant. Oh, is this the CPG Gray video? Yes. You think copyright lawyers are going to care about your VTube avatar? If I ever make it big, they will. Though if I ever make it big, I will succumb to peer pressure and cry. There is a lobster doing the same thing. Yes. Though it has no mouth. The eyes are backwards. I'm going after everybody today. You can't stop me. Everybody gets like Nyad. Improve your sketching is try to do big lines at once rather than composing out of lines. Yep, true. So the nice thing is I have a Control Z button on my tablet. If I want, I can just like... Oh, I just remapped it to A. I mean, like, there's a button on the tablet, and my right hand is always, like, on the buttons. So, you know, it just is there. Everybody's getting like, Nyad, Ferris, you're next. Too bad. But like, yeah, you're doing it now. I know, it's an old habit. This big snoot needs to move down a little bit. Though I feel like I'm getting better at, like, trying to figure out this sort of thing. Like, I'm getting better at the general shapes and whatnot. The snoot is fine. Could be better. Because it's a big snoot. I don't know how to do it like a side mouth. Blech. Probably should lower the brush size a bit. How do dogs work? How do dogs work? The bottom of the lip can get closer to the jaw on the back. Like that? Rounded part closer to the middle. Guess it's good enough for now. Man. If I draw full like Bomb Corp, oh god. I'm doing the best I can. Massive trapezoids. Yep. Thumb is always closest. Probably should, like, you know, draw the pinky first and work my way back like a smart person would do. But that's ridiculous, you know? Hand is like a triangle that comes to a point. You have been thoroughly nyad. Trying to draw like a muscly person is very difficult because I don't have muscles, so I have nothing to reference off of. Then again, why do I give Abra boobs? I don't have boobs. Bet you could. Look! I'm actually pretty sure if I went on HRT, either I would go, like, absolutely nothing, or IRL, I would have, like, some real, like, somebody's gonna get fucking hit, and somebody's gonna get knocked out, and that's just what biology has decided to give me. I feel like it's a roll the dice, and I'm either getting a 1 or a 20, and I can't get anywhere else. It is a mammalian creature, so it could have boobs. I guess. The amount of dragons and lizards. Look! Salamance. Zalazzle. What can you do? Why did I say Salamence? That's not what I was thinking of. Garchomp. Why did I put Garchomp and Salamence in the same part of my brain? They are not the same Pokemon. We are not the same. Trying to figure out where the man chest. I mean, yeah, they do live in the same part of my brain because they're still, like, pseudo-legendaries from the same, like, era of Pokemon. Because I consider Gen 3 and Gen 4 very cut from the same cloth kind of games. Like, there was definitely a tone that those games kind of had between each other that, like, didn't carry forward. Like, the Gen 3 and Gen 4 kind of live in the same headspace as Gen 1 and Gen 2. And Gen 6 and Gen 7 kind of live in the same headspace, and I think Gen 8 and Gen 9 will probably do the same. What the hell is going on? Gen 1 and Gen 2 are different for me. I mean, they're both, like, Game Boy era games, which is why they live in the same headspace as they do for me. God, you're massive, Ferris. How am I going to put Vera in here? Vulpix. Go. Just Google Vulpix. Because I don't know if Vera's got an OC. They probably sent me one during Art Day. Yeah. How many regions in the Pokemon franchise are based off of the United States? You have Hawaii, New York City, or which is just like the general Southwest. There's a Vulpix with a neck bandana. Okay. Counting all games, not just main series. So I would say 3? Yeah. Unless, like, somehow Almia is based off of that. But I thought Almia was based off of, like... actually a part of northern Japan. What region is based off of New York? That's Gen 5. Yeah, Unova's supposed to be New York, yeah. Let me find a picture of it. It's too green. Yeah, I mean... It's not an accurate representation of New York, but yeah, it's supposed to be New York. So, yeah, it's not super accurate, but you can kind of see where the visually they're pulling things from. Like this little like divot down here, this little area down here. You know, this shoreline here, that is New Jersey. So technically there is a Pokemon game that happens in New Jersey. Staten Island just doesn't exist, apparently. Yeah, and you've got this center area, which is supposed to be... Yeah. This is because the Pokemon world is better than ours. Ooh! Yeah, geologically it's similar, but not density-wise. Like... It is nowhere near the correct density. Like, you have, like, this amusement park here, which is, like, Coney Island, but that's not Coney Island. Like, you have, like, an airport over here, which is actually Newark. That is Newark, New Jersey. Oh no, Skyla controls the Newark, New Jersey gym! You have a desert in the middle of Manhattan. I don't know. Like, Central Park is this weird island now for some reason. There's a mountain range in the middle of Brooklyn. Have you seen Manhattan? Ugh. I've walked around Manhattan. Yeah, Gen 5 did a bit of the past and future theme as well. Like, the city up here has different themes based on what game you're playing. But yeah, Gen 5 has way too much Greenland. Oh god, yeah, the CD guys try and sell you. They hand you the CD, and the moment that CD is in your hand, you are SOL. You do not take a CD from the CD guys, or else you will never get rid of it. The moment that thing enters your hands, like, they're like, well, no, you bought it. You have to pay me now. Like, that's not how monetary transactions work. And then they're like, no, I'm going to call the cops. And it's like, for what? They know what you guys do. The thing is, they don't even sell mixtapes. Those CDs are blank. %90 of the time, those CDs are just blank CDs. Why can I not draw Vulpix? Am I stupid? I think I might be stupid. I mean, here's the thing. Eventually, media will get to the point where a blank CD will be worth about that much. And then who's the fool now? To be fair, they're probably hawking those things for like 20, 30 bucks. At this point, they're probably hawking those things for 20, 30 bucks. You got 20 on you? Just give me that. We'll call it even. We'll ignore tax. He's being so nice. He's ignoring tax for you. His ears are too huge. Mario hyperinflation. It's a huge-eared Vulpix. I know. I gotta reduce its ears. I don't draw Vulpix enough. Like, that's the problem, is, like, yeah, if I'm in my, like, my whatever it's called, if I'm Drawing things I know how to draw, I'm fine, but anytime I move outside of that window... Foreshortening the eyes? What does that mean? How short are them eyes? Left eye, i.e. the eye on the right. Oh, it needs to be angled. Okay, I feel that. I don't know if that actually worked. Compressed to about half to represent the angle. Oh, yeah, no, it would be smaller because it's further away, wouldn't it? Toward you, away from you axis. Yeah. So like a little bit of this. Hi, Storm. There are tutorials and such. I should probably do more of them. So the problem is, like, Vulpix doesn't have, like, defined pupils. It's just, like, all completely brown eye with a reflection point. How does that work? It's just massive pupil, I guess. Also, like, Vulpix in, like, 90% of media does not have a mouth this big. It's more just, like... That's it. That's all that Vulpix has. Not even, like, this big of a nose. It's just, like, a... Bump. That's it. That's all Vulpix gets when it comes to definition. Oh no, I just remembered the thing that made Vera very upset that I was talking about when it came to Vulpix. I'm not gonna say it, but I remembered what I said. I remembered what I said, and now I won't say it. That's not how paws work. The little tappers go up like here. Also, I feel like the nose should be shorter. De-lengthen the snoot. How do I remove selection? Alt. What? No! Ah! Unfortunate. There we go. That's proper Vulpix proportions. Actually, the eyelid would be about halfway. Not on the top of where the pupil is. Could redline it to show you what to mean with the eyes. I mean, you're more than welcome to. Any assistance is helpful. But I feel like I've gotten the proportions down a bit better. Hello, furry friend. There we go, Vera. You are like Nya-ing. I don't have much canvas space yet. Ferris is too big. Ferris, you're large. Dangerously large. The addition of the eyelashes makes me feel suddenly validated. I'm a very happy fox right now. Aww. Well, thank you for the follow, friend. Okay. So who else is getting, like, Nyad? Storm, I see you. Storm, I'm looking for our DMs. I'm going to draw you, and you cannot stop me. Wait, Storm, you've never personally shared your ref with me. It's always been, like, in messages and chats. Can Avalis like Nya? You know, I'm glad I'm not sharing my Google images right now. 'Cause, you know, even with safe search on, Googling Avali came up with some not safe for work results. Some... Yep, that's just straight up, yep. Yep, I'm glad I don't have this open right now. I need to find Storm's ref again. Should really show not a volleyball. Mm-hmm. I mean, I've drawn Storm before, so I can find a picture I've drawn of Storm before. Aw, thank you. What day was the Big Dumb birthday stream? The 32nd. You're blinking a lot. This thing does not know how to track my eyes sometimes, because if my glasses are slightly reflective, it will freak out. So my glasses have to be pristine or I start wearing contacts, and then it will track my eyes better. Have I considered laser eye surgery? Yeah, but it's, I don't know. Kind of scared by it. I'll say it straight up. Makes sense, most people are. Yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, no, that's not for me. I mean, I would rather just be knocked out for the procedure if that's possible. I can't do anything with my eyes. Like, that would freak me the hell out. Look, there's a reason I avoid horror games. The only, like, one of the most memorable clips, I think, was Dead Space or something, where there's an eye scene, and I'm just like, no, 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 yeah, no. Should have done this in blue. Storm is primarily blue and gray. Large potato chip ears. They advised against doing that because it lengthens the recovery time. Ugh. God, I couldn't. I couldn't. I'd rather live with glasses my entire life and contacts. I just couldn't. I don't have the constitution for it. I'm too soft. I don't have the pain tolerance. I don't. I don't have the will. I know they gave you the anesthetic, but I mean, like, I don't have the constitution to survive that. I guess that's different. But you know what I mean, like, it's... Like, I'd be freaking out in the chair the entire time. I would have nightmares of it afterward. I'd have nightmares for decades afterward. No, bondage would not calm me down. It would make things worse. Look, I may pretend to be lewd on stream, but I'm actually like... I'm a baby. No, tying someone up would calm me down. Oh! I mean, like, hey, if you're into what you're into, God bless. You know? I'm not gonna judge. You know, everyone has their own things. And everyone has their things that makes, you know, them, you know, do their thing. I'm not gonna judge. But, like, it isn't my kind of thing, and I would just whimper up, cry, and curl in a ball. I am baby. I don't know, I guess it doesn't make me a baby, but it just, I don't know, I just don't have that constitution. How does an Avali Crawley? Avali Clawy? So Avalis are like Abras. They are 3 claws. Wonderful. Am I missing anybody? Who has not been like Nyad? Got one more spot left for the danger. Who's getting like Nyad? Ooh. I'm gonna go up through chat and find the last person to talk, which is probably Tank. I know it was Furry of the Wolf, but I don't know if they're still here. Who's getting what now? Bakiri! Everyone's getting, like, nya. Id. I have to go up through Lobster Guy's chat. But I don't see the clip. Ah! Lobster Guy, do you have the link to the clip still? I can't go up in chat. Oh, wait, no, I can. Is that gonna work? No, it isn't. Oh! Hi, Stone. We're, like, nya-ing everybody. Because of the lovely picture that Lim got me while at MFF. Oh, wonderful. Like, nya. Do you want to get, like, nyad? Too bad. There. Why is the word choice... Wait a minute. The word choice for encrypting that clip. Helpless, curious, bunny, TF2 John. Helpless, curious, bunny sound like tags. And then you put TF2, and I just imagine it with a soldier's helmet. Nice. Twitch does that every single clip. I know, but like some of those combinations are great. It's the same reason a lot of ISPs, when they give you your router... Thanks, Stone. It's the same reason when ISPs give you your router, your initial Wi-Fi password is like Apple 52 John 27. I am back from internet. Storm, we like nyad you. Hey, do you want to play Vault Hunters? What's Vault Hunters? Is that Borderlands? Yeah. Vault Hunters GG. Build an amazing base, level up and spend skill points. Oh, it's a Minecraft mod pack. seems interesting, but I have a bunch of other stuff that I need to play first. Like, I still have to drive a bus. I have to get... Okay, so once I've got VR working again, then I have to drive a bus for 8 hours. So, Stone, like, I need to wait for that card to get in. That... Oh, no. I think I lost the link to that card. Oh, did I order it? Google. Google, did I order it? Uh-oh. Finished all the hours for the subathon. No, my body was weak. You're not weak. I'm old. Yeah, I know. I'm not in the 20s like I used to be. I kind of wish I was, though. I don't know. I feel like it some days, but then other days I'm like, I'm an old fart and I hate everything. Alright, who's getting, like, Nyad? But yeah, no, I need to play La Mulana too, and I still need to do the desert bus. Even when I was already rage for it. I remember doing all... Thank you. I remember doing all-nighters back when I was in my teens for, like, Halo 2, Halo 3, Guitar Hero LAN parties. I mean, Guitar Hero wasn't the part of... Like, okay, there was a Guitar Hero setup with, like, a bunch of guitars and stuff. But, like, it was mainly Halo, and there were some fighting games, and it was just, like, a general, like, lovely chaos. Other all-nighters were basically because of, like, Pokeathon and stuff like that. Zeldathon, Pokeathon. God, you know what I wish? Looking back, as much as I love Pokeathon and Zeldathon, I really wish I had more all-nighters that were just me naturally just staying up all night and not caring about the next day. Yeah, no, do you remember... Oh, God, were you at Journey Lobster Guy? Where I had to take a broken couch and lay on that next to the stream room because there were so many issues, and I didn't feel safe being far away from the event in my hotel room. Zeldathon, when they made you do the 4 to 8 a.m. God. The Zeldathon 4 to 8 a.m. shift is painful, but that's also like peak chaos hours where nobody cares anymore. That wasn't an all-nighter. If you saw the sun coming up, that I would consider it an all-nighter. This was August. No, I mean, like... It's still just... I feel old. I just feel old, period. I don't know, I want to be better. I want to be stronger. To my knowledge, that has never happened. I have seen the morning sun rise far too many times for my sanity. The morning sun rises once again. What do all-nighters and early risers see? Yeah, pretty much. Graveyard shift for a year and a half. My entire night was all-nighters. Ugh! I mean, if your body's adjusted to it, I guess it makes sense. It's a lot easier to do it if your body's on that clock. Yeah. Oh, good song. Good song. I'm cranking this up. Thank you. This is the first time I think I've drawn stone in a while. I was hoping that they would figure it out themselves and be like, Av, are you drawing me? Never drawn stone. You should try it sometime. You drew me making meatloaf. Yes, but that was a while back. My skill changes every day. Thank you, Stone. That one's on you. No, it's on me. It just rained down on me. Do you still have Penny the Eevee in your, like, Pokeathon system? Lobster, do you remember the tale of Penny the Eevee? Were you around for that? Yeah, Stone's initial breaking of... So Stone found a backdoor way to make donations at, like, an early Pokeathon. Where they could basically, like, post inject a monetary amount after the screen that would have locked them out, and basically modified the amount posthumously, like on the PayPal payment screen. And they changed it to a penny and then donated that, and it came through as a penny, and they caught an Eevee. So we're like, that Eevee's name is Penny. It was a lot easier than what you were saying. You edited the HTML file to accept inputs. Oh. I thought you did something on, like, the PayPal page. Well, actually, wait a minute. It came around Stone because there is a character in Scarlet and Violet named Penny who uses an evolution team. Yeah, there was no server-side verification back then. But then again, that was like donation system like V2 that was hosted on our end, because V1 didn't even track who caught what. It just randomly generated a Pokemon. V2 actually logged who you caught. V1. And then anything before that was just, I wouldn't call it the Pokeathon donation system. It was just, you know, the PayPal front end. I only did the stream overlays. Can't blame me for that one. No. That was back when Big G was holding onto things. And then, yeah. G is no longer with us. They are gone to the crazy world of whatever the hell happened to them. You left the same time as G? Yeah, but here's the thing. Lobster, when you left, you still were available to assist, and you left documentation. And when G left, they hard disconnected, and the last time we heard from them, they were not on good terms. It is unfortunate. I remember you calling it a dissertation. Look, you developed some new type of math that does the Pokeathon calculations of, like, things, and we only just recently redid it so that we could actually understand it, because you were using numbers that I didn't think existed. Whom's to have you nyad? Well, there's Abby, there's Lobster, there's Ferris, there's Vera, there's Storm, and then there's you. You say that, but I basically kept changing numbers till it worked. You haven't done Lim? Oh, hun, I'm not gonna going to do Lim's art as a simple sketch. Was Lim here earlier? No, Lim's in their room decompressing. Lim is not going to be a simple sketch in the middle of the night. Lim is probably going to be my next couple days of art. Do not tell them. I told Lim I was going to get them back for this. I assure you, everything I did was with perfectly real numbers. Lobster! What does this mean? I don't know what, like, these mean, but, like... How? What? You did a bunch of, like, that's, really? Wait a minute, that just means, like, that's just a very quick way to be like, 5 plus 3 equals the sum of 5 plus 3. Is that just like that? Like, what? A sum of sets? Okay. Here's the thing. The furthest in math I ever got was, like, statistics and trig. I never touched any of this. Like, I can be like, oh yeah, no, sine, cosine, all that good shit. Draw big sigma. What, for Mega Man? Okay, big sigma. Beneath it, n equals 1. Above it, write 100. To the right, n. So if n equals 1, then all sets of 1, you've wrote a sigma expression. Yo, am I a sigma now? Horrible. The sum of all numbers from 1 to 0. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's an erase. I can just do that, and there we go. You're good. If you write a 2 above... If you write a 2 above and to the right of the... Oh, you erased it. Like that? No, okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 up to 100 added together. Now you just square the result, or you deal like 1, 4, 9, all the way to 100? Should be 100 squared. Y'all math kids. I don't... Okay, another thing I don't get, like, I know new math is, like, a better way to express, longer forms of division and multiplication. Bruh, kids are gonna use a calculator on their phone. I don't get it. New math is 50 years old at this point. We didn't learn new math. God. The n increment is always 1 unless otherwise specified. It's the same as Python. There are Pythons? Oh, Stone, looking back on the DMs, I meant to ask, but I never did. Is the friend in that last picture you sent me, is that Donut? Apologies for the intermission. You're not gonna have a calculator in your pocket when you're older. Yeah, sure, Susan. Aww. Donut's a good friend. I mean, the logic, like, we've probably ship of Theseus so much stuff at Pokeathon. I don't know how much is still from the original donation system code-wise. So all software projects evolve. I know, but I still know that there's probably a support beam in there somewhere that's, 10 years old and needs to get replaced. Git blame. I mean, we rewrote the whole API. That was the last major project we did. Overlay was rewritten 3 years ago. The merchant API was rewritten after the issues we had at Blossom. The gotcha is still the same. Okay. I mean, the gotcha is still it's solid code. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Unless there's better ways to fix that. I thought we redid the math, but I don't think we redid the core code that it lives on. So the expressions and numbers might be different, but yeah. Oh, we had to make modifications to the throwing animation because we resized the bar. And so we basically just had to tweak numbers to see what happened and figure out what worked. Yeah, because you did some exponential expression to make the little throwing hand go woo. In a lovely little arc. It's not exponential, it's polynomial. We moved out of submanual and refactored it so the rarities were imported from a database instead. Yeah. We have them properly in a database now, so it's easier to add new Pokemon. Y'all should use an animation engine. Probably. I wonder if I still have the old pictures of when we first built the data or the beta Pokeathon system, of the old I doodled these in paint.net from 5 years ago of how I wanted the Pokeathon donation system to work. Probably do. It's probably in Marathon Docs, Full Restore, Pokeathon. Past. Legacy. Was it from Eclipse? I doubt it's from Eclipse. No, I don't think we were catching things at Eclipse. Oh my god. I did a Power Rangers intro for Eclipse. I completely forgot about this. Oh my god. Right, because the song we used was, Right, I've got old Jiggy here. Let me pull it up. Yeah, I forgot. Don't look at this one. Don't look at don't look at them. I'm stinky. I mean, I'm okay with the previous images of myself, I guess. I don't know. Don't look at the name and the font of them either. Oh, God. Evolution, did it have... Why is there just a... Oh, my God. Oh, God, I forgot Evolution was the one that, got away. Where, the videos disappeared because, Twitch's, things didn't work. Twitch's whatchamahoosit. Trying to remember. Well, Twitch like had a weird thing, and like there was a hiccup, and it lost some stuff. It was unfortunate. We lost some data. Okay. Yeah, here's the old images for the Pokeathon donation system. Let me make sure. This is like the beta. Yeah. Yeah, the initial... Oh, the technical difficulties screen from Racy. Ah, I remember this. This was so cute. It's wonderful. I still have those headphones. Yeah, no, this is a good one. Don't show the Rotom one? Alright, I'll close it. Because we don't own that. Well, we don't... We let Cliff have that Rotom because we had no plans to do anything with it anymore. And then I gave half of the money to Racy because they were the original sprite artist and they deserve the money. Oh, no. Don't worry. The text on the Rotom one is fine. The text on the Rotom one is safe. I didn't save any of the cursed Rotom ones we did. But yeah, no, I understand. What do we use the goal wheel animation for now? Nothing, but we still have it, I think. I think it still sits somewhere. It's just not being used at all. It exists, it just doesn't get used. Oh no. I still have this. This was the first layout for a Pokeathon. Join us in chat and follow the channel. I stream often. God. To be fair, it's not that there's no goal wheel anymore. It's more just like, you know, we don't have a use for it physically on stream. There's nothing that, you know, really happens. Raffle happened every 12 hours. Oh yeah, and this had to be manually refreshed. Oh yeah, and instead of full restore, our first name for, like, what we did, our group was A Wild Marathon Appears. And it is the worst name I think I have ever done. Yeah, no, I still have the slide... Oh my god, I still have the slideshow. Yeah. If you have hints, you are free to suggest them. If you have questions, please ask me in chat. I hope you're having a great day. I still have all these fucking images. Tell me when you donate so I can refresh the total. Raising money for Free the Children. Yeah, no. What even is that font? Oh god, it is... Look, I'm not a designer. Look at how far you've come, Abby. I feel like I've made no progress whatsoever. Not personally, at least. Alright, you have a good night, Bakiri. Oh yeah, this is a crusty image. Look at this. Official list of marathon games. We're only playing these, no more. Wanna be big follows. Oh god. Look at how crusty this is. Oh god. Oh god, I can't even look back because, like, the first time I really tried to make a nice logo was for the third Pokeathon, but unfortunately we're raising for an organization, we raised money for an organization that later was found out to be doing some pretty horrible things, so we don't talk about that event. You know, oh no, I'm on top of myself. Now neither of us will be virgins. I mean, what? But, yeah. You still have the hat that you won. Aw. What if I click the button again? Abby, no! Abby, yes! Alright. Should probably, like, save this image. Ah! No! Not that button! No! Why do I feel a tornado of meat coming my way now? Ah! Ah. Oh. I'm gonna export. Let me put 3 meat NATO. Who doesn't like a meat NATO? Meat Nitto? Oh. I'm so happy Nito Bun was able to do some stuff at Zeldathon. They're lovely, and I'm glad, like, I'm more than happy to have more Poke friends be a part of Zeldathon. That just means that the guaranteed furry segment next Zeldathon, it just has more firepower to it. The furry VTuber segment. I remember. Clinkett said if we met the goal, we would get it. I'll redline your sketches later. Okay. I'm a VTuber, though. I think that was part of the charm, though, was just you guys interacting with the VTubers. I think that was part of the fun that really helped out, made it amazing. VTuber cosplay. It was a real Blue's Clues vibe. Aw. I feel like that's fun. Like, it definitely adds to the fun, but the problem is we were, I'm gonna be real, we were way too rowdy for daytime Zeldathon, but yet it still, like, was, like, an amazing segment and really fun and really big fundraising. But I'm like, we should be, like, doing this 3 hours later. We are not. We are not in a good spot right now. We are on the front page of Twitch. We have the most viewers we've ever had. The charm was that it was from 3 to 11. Yeah. I mean, I guess, yeah, I mean, it's night somewhere. We were not front page? I thought we were front page. Maybe I'm crazy. It is daytime somewhere. True. Front page never happens for charity events now. Yeah, I don't know what happened at Twitch's like charity department. Too many ads, sponsored, and music events. I don't know. I mean, there's a reason I want to look into multi-streaming the event on Twitch and YouTube for the next event. I think just connecting to a wider audience that way will be better. TikTok, do it on TikTok. Can you stream 16:9 content on TikTok now? I know Jiggy went like crazy popular on TikTok, like on their last stream, and got like millions of views. I don't know how, but like, God bless. Like, Jiggy just became like a TikTok star. I want to go to TikTok's site. Do they have 16:9 gaming content?
10 years ago, my girlfriend abandoned.
Whoa, 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 what a TikTok to load. 10 years ago, my girlfriend abandoned me. Whoa, what? What? Excuse me? Nani the fuck? Oh shit, you can stream 16:9 content on TikTok. Can I find Jiggy's stream? Oh, somebody's 3D printing Eevees. That's lovely. Do I have a TikTok? I should probably find that. Yeah, I know. It's weird that, like... Oh yeah, I still have that emote. It's a good emote in general. People still use that just in general. Oh, that's what Pokeathon's TikTok is under, is that. Okay, 1 second. Both of the cats just walked in my room, and they started licking the power brick to my laptop. I'm concerned. It hasn't been plugged in. Why are they licking it? Laptop is tasty. Wait, I can't look at Jiggy's profile now, and oh god. Wait, oh no, because oh, I'm a fool. I don't know. Cats love Mountain Dew. No, I don't spill Mountain Dew on my power brick. Alright, I think I am gonna chill for the rest of the night and just kind of relax. Who is streaming right now? Do I send you guys to Salazabim? Or do I send you guys to somewhere cursed? Do you wish to tempt the fate of the gods? Do you wish to know what suffering is like? Send me to Dash Ducks. No, I'm sending you somewhere worse. I'm sending you to a place where sin is not real. I'm sending you to Tommy Wiseau's Twitch channel, and you can't stop me. Did you know that Tommy Wiseau is currently live on Twitch? Yeah. And guess what? You get to watch. Anyway, later. Have fun!
extremely violent and unstable.
It looks okay to me. I will land us down over there.
Okay, but this planet will destroy our ship if we land